Welcome back, 2 p.m. with the Trigger. Great to see you here on a Tuesday edition. And again, once again, we're here to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, elevate you and your brand authority. But today we're going to talk about secrets. Shh, don't tell anybody. Secrets of promotion. But the secrets of promotions will help you, your brand, your shows, your podcasts. There's really important things you're going to be doing, and it's not always easy to promote. It's not always easy to get people to notice, to like, to follow, to join in on your events. Promotion is one of the keys, and you do need to spend time on this. You do need to spend time because promotions are the cornerstone. And they don't know who you are. They don't know what you're about. And they don't know what the show is going to be about. Nobody cares. Now, your friends, your family, your spouse, your children, they may care, but you really need to focus in on the promotional side of what you're going to do. So I am going to share a couple media secrets. Some of them you may know about, but others you may go, wow, that's new. That's why you come to 2 p.m. Live with the Trigger. You'll learn a little bit as we share and get into this. So I'm going to get into this right now. Number one, it's going to be create compelling teasers and trailers. Think about what you see with movie trailers. Think about what you see with TV trailers or commercials that promote your weekly shows. They're fast, they're compelling, but they also show you who is involved. Now, let me back up a step because a lot of people want to promote themselves. Yes, it's part of the gig. You have to promote yourself. You're the host, you're the MC, you're the expert in the field. That's part of your promotional. But that's long-term, ongoing, forever and forever. But each week, each episode, what you want to do is find a way to be able to highlight your guest more than you highlight yourself. You know, some of the best movie trailers, yes, you've got Sylvester Stallone, you've got, the Bruce Willises, you've got amazing stars that show up in those trailers. But often, the best ones are when they show you who are the supporting cast, who are the villains, who are the other heroes, who's on the team from Mission Impossible, because they're changing all the team all the time. So part of what you want to do with your trailers and your teasers is you want to make sure you focus on your guest. Your guest is who you're going to talk to on your talk shows, on your podcast. Your guests are who really are going to pull in a new audience, perhaps. So you want to make sure you tease it up. So showcase it up in a way they have a little snippets. Now, one of the ways to do that is to get material from your guests. Get a sizzle reel from them. Grab a clip or two from them. Get a clip from their TV show, their other podcast. Get some promotional B-roll, as it's called. It's B-roll, support material, and use some of that. If you pre-record your show, this is easy. This is so easy to get good content of your guest. Grab a clip of your guest, and coming up this week on whatever your show is, and put a clip in there. It's been done forever and forever, I know, but it works because people want to know what to expect from your show, and it's a great lead-in magnet. It will help your promotion if you focus more. Let me say that again. If you focus more on your guest, focus more on the hot topic than you do on yourself, you'll be promoted endlessly because you're the main host. So don't waste your time on that. Waste your time, invest your time, and who is going to be your guest or the topic. Now, number two, to help you promote, offer exclusive behind-the-scenes content. This is one that's so much fun with an ongoing show. And again, if you record your shows and if it's on playback, often you edit, you clean up a little bit. Now, what you want to do, though, is actually intentionally go longer than your episode, and you want to have bonus content. Here's what we talked about after the show. People eat this stuff up. Here's what we talked about on a separate segment that we did not air with guests. People love this, from celebrities, authors, to experts in the area. People are curious about what happened when the cameras were not on. What happened that maybe didn't make the show. Several weeks ago, we had a show on Rock the Stage about what gets left on the edit floor. that stuff does not always get trashed. In fact, it gets held, it gets repurposed, it gets used as a support material for the behind the stage stuff. In fact, more and more TV, movie shows are intentionally hiring a whole separate team. Karen Summers was on Rock the Stage. Karen Summers and her company specialize in being the camera team behind the scenes, filming all the behind the scenes while the main crew is filming the action. People want to know about this behind the scenes. Now, some of this you can do in a way that you can actually sell it. And so you have your main show. Here's a great way to build up your community. You build up your community by offering this bonus content. Use Patreon, use a different platform for that. But you build a community where they love your show, they love what you're providing, they love your guests. And then you offer bonus content. They have to subscribe. They have to invest a little money. I mean, not a lot of money, but when you get more and more followers, the snowball will add up to more money, and you can use the same content to add as promotional. Here's what you saw here. Oh, but there's 10 more minutes of juicy material that you haven't seen yet. Get your fans excited about this type of bonus material. Make it a part of how you build your brand. Now, the third way I want to talk about is building strategic partnerships and cross promotions. Recently, CBS has done a marvelous job with that with NCIS. NCIS, the last several years, has had three. They've had the original NCIS, Hawaii NCIS, and they had NCIS LA. Oh, actually, they had four. I mean, they did have New Orleans. So for a while, they had four NCISs. They did crossovers. This has been done for years and years and years. This goes all the way back to, I remember when Magnum PI and Simon & Simon launched. They did a crossover with Magnum going to LA, or San Diego, actually, and meeting Simon & Simon. They did a Murder, She Wrote crossover with Magnum PI. It's been done. Find a partner and intentionally do a crossover. You be a guest on their show, they be a guest on your show. One other way to do a crossover, and here's a really fun, creative way. Have them host your show, and you be the guest in your show. Go to their show, you're the host, and they're the guest. Oh, the fans will love it because they do want to get you to know the host. They do want to get to know you better. But it's not fun bragging on yourself. It's not really comfortable with people to hear you prop yourself up. But if you do this switch, people get to see someone else, another professional, another qualified expert, someone you maybe already have on the show, and they recognize this person. Well, now you flip chairs, but you're on your show. We did this on Rock the Stage show several years ago. Annalee Dreslin from Canada, our northern brother and sisters here, Annalee wanted to interview me. And she came on the show. We prepped her. She'd never done it before. And it was new, but she wanted to interview me. Why? She wanted to feature me. She saw me featuring other people, and she wanted to feature me. So she hosted the show. It was a huge success. People loved Trigger being the interview guest, and Annalee was the host. We called it Turn the Tables on the Trigger. There's ways to use these as promotional tools, not just switch places, but really turn the tables and do a true cross-promotional. Film studios, TV shows, they do this all the time. You should be using these type of techniques to reach more people, to show that your show is diverse, to illustrate the depth of what can be done with medias, podcasts, streaming shows. And when you cross-promote, when you do these, you both are going to promote this. So when I have Shannon Peel on from Market Appeal will promote Rock the Stage show or 2 p.m. live, where she has appeared many times. We will promote Shannon being here and Market Appeal, and we do it back and forth. When I'm on the Market Appeal symposiums, that's what she does. She promotes Rock the Stage Media and the host, Rich Bontrager, hosting for Market Appeal. Find creative ways. It pulls audiences together. It gets you new fans and new followers like never, ever before. But you got to promote it as something being unique and stand out. It can't be the same old, same old. I want to go back to my first opening part of all this here today, and I want to really press in on this for one more minute. The idea of a compelling teaser. You want your guests to shine. That's one of my brand promises when I work with my guests is I'm going to help you shine on camera, shine on stage, elevate you and your brand authority. I'm not here to shine. I get plenty of airtime. What I want to do is help you shine as the guest. What can you do to help your guests shine and then promote? You'll get a magic nugget. You'll get a special soundbite. You get an in-depth story you never, ever got before. It happens over and over again. That's some of the promotional things. Don't give it away. Tease it up. Let people know, oh, I got a juicy moment with XYZ. You won't believe what they said this week. Don't hype it as a false hype, but make it a real, true, legitimate teaser. And when you reveal it on the actual show, people are going to love you even more. They're going to want to come back and see what you're going to do next time. Take time to leverage your promotional material. Take time to invest in promotional material. Studios, film studios, invest thousands and thousands, if not millions of dollars sometimes, on promotional. They have the long commercial, they have the short commercial, and there's even professional people that do those voices. You heard them on the movies all the time. Many of the studios have the same powerful voice because promotion is essential to ongoing success. How are you doing with promotions? How are you doing with your efforts to grow what you do with your brand and bring people in? Tonight, I'm going to be helping people with that. Tonight, we have a special event. Tonight is confidence on camera and behind the mic. One area you need to grow is how confident are you? I'm not talking about being a jerk. I'm not talking about being puffed up. I'm talking about presentation confidence, your voice, your eye contact, your interaction. There's different ways that you can be confident on camera and on mic. And it's a game changer for people. When you learn how to do this like the pros do, it's an absolute game changer. Hit the QR code. Come and join us tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's live, completely live. And this is kind of a sample of how we coach at Rock the Stage. It gives you a glimpse of what we do to help you, once again, shine on camera, shine on stage, to elevate you and your brand authority. That's going to do it for the day. I'm the Trigger Rich Bontrager. We'll be back for another 2 p.m. with the Trigger right here